Hello, my amazing students. Today I am here to share something that will truly transform your life. Listen closely, English is not difficult. English is not impossible. You absolutely can speak English fluently, and you can achieve it much faster than you currently believe. I know many of you feel a wave of nervousness when you attempt to speak. You hesitate, you get stuck, and sometimes you even avoid trying altogether because of the fear of making mistakes. Perhaps you have been learning English for years, yet when the moment comes to speak, your mind feels utterly blank. You understand the words, you comprehend English when you read or listen. But when it is your turn to talk, you freeze. I understand this feeling deeply, as I too have faced similar struggles when learning a new language. I know the frustration of wanting to express something but lacking the precise words. I know how disheartening it is when others speak quickly and you cannot quite grasp what they are saying. But today, I want to tell you, you no longer have to struggle. You no longer have to feel stuck, because I am going to teach you how to learn English in the most effortless and natural way possible. From this very moment, I want you to discard everything that has made English feel difficult for you. Forget about complex grammar rules. Forget about the pressure of trying to be perfect. Forget about fear, because the single biggest reason people fail to speak English is not a lack of knowledge. It is fear. Fear of making mistakes, fear of embarrassment, fear of being judged. But let me ask you a crucial question. How did you learn your first language? Did you meticulously study grammar books? Did you memorize endless lists of words? No, you learned by listening, by imitating, by making countless mistakes, and by using the language every single day. This is precisely how you are going to learn English. You do not need to merely study English. You need to live English. English should not be something you practice for an hour a day and then forget. It should become an integral part of your life. You should hear it, think in it, and speak it every single day. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but how do I do that? Do not worry, I will guide you through every detail. I will not just offer you tips, I will take you on a journey where English will become easy and natural for you. So, let us begin. Step 1. Stop thinking that English is difficult. The first and most vital step is to transform your mindset. If you believe English is difficult, your brain will always resist learning it. But if you begin to believe that English is easy, you will learn remarkably faster. Consider a baby learning to walk. The baby falls numerous times, but does he stop trying? No, he gets up and tries again, and after some time, he begins walking without any conscious effort. This is exactly how learning English works. Mistakes are an essential part of the learning process. If you are not making mistakes, you are not truly learning. I want you to say, with me, English is easy. I can speak English. I am learning every day. These words hold immense power. The more you utter them, the more your brain will accept them as truth. From today, never say my English is bad. Never say I cannot speak English. Instead, say I am learning and improving every day. This small shift in your thinking will create a monumental difference in your learning journey. Step 2. 2. Surround yourself with English. Now that you have transformed your mindset, the next step is to integrate English into your daily life. Many people mistakenly believe they need to live in an English-speaking country to achieve fluency, but this is simply not true. You can create an English environment wherever you are. The first thing you should do is change your phone's language to English. Every time you use your phone, you will encounter English words. This will help your brain become comfortable and familiar with the language. Next, you should begin thinking in English. Right now, you probably think in your native language and then translate into English. This process makes speaking slow and cumbersome. Instead, start with simple thoughts directly in English. For example, when you wake up, instead of thinking I need to brush my teeth, think I will brush my teeth now. When you prepare tea, think I am making tea. When you step outside, think the weather is nice today. At first, it will feel unusual. But the more you do it, the more natural it will become. After some time, English will begin to flow to you automatically. Another fantastic way to surround yourself with English is by talking to yourself. Yes, you heard me correctly. Talk to yourself in English every day. Stand in front of a mirror and engage in a conversation. For example, hello, how are you today? I am good. I have a lot of work to do, but I am feeling great. This might feel a bit silly initially, but trust me, it is one of the most effective ways to enhance your speaking skills. When you talk to yourself, you are practicing without any fear of making mistakes. And the more you practice, the more confident you will become. Another simple yet powerful method is labeling everything in your house. Take small pieces of paper and write the English names of objects around you. Stick them on your door, your table, your refrigerator, your mirror. Every time you see them, read the words aloud. For example, if you have a book, say, "This is a book." The book is on the table. If you have a cup, say, "This is a cup." I drink tea from this cup. By consistently doing this, you will train your brain to recognize English words automatically. Step 3. Stop worrying about grammar. Many people believe they need to master perfect grammar before they can even begin speaking. This is a significant mistake. If you focus excessively on grammar, you will perpetually be afraid of making mistakes. Instead, you should prioritize learning to speak first and refine grammar later. Think about how children acquire language. They do not sit down and study grammar books. They listen to their parents, repeat words, and gradually, their grammar improves naturally. This is precisely how you should learn. Instead of memorizing intricate grammar rules, focus on learning simple, complete sentences. For example, instead of studying the present continuous tense, simply learn sentences like "I am eating," "She is going to the market," "They are playing football." If you repeatedly use and practice these sentences, grammar will naturally fall into place. The key is to listen more and copy. Listen to how native speakers talk and diligently repeat after them. When you hear a new sentence, do not just understand it, say it out loud. Now that you understand how to immerse yourself in English, think in English, and conquer your fear of grammar, let us delve even deeper. I am now going to show you how to actively speak English in your daily life. Many people struggle with speaking because they do not know what to say or how to articulate it. But let me tell you something vital. You already possess the ability to speak English. You simply need to activate it. Consider your daily routine. You wake up, brush your teeth, make tea or coffee, converse with your family, go outside, purchase something, meet friends, go to work or school, and at night, you relax and sleep. Every single action you perform in your life can be expressed in English. If you practice using English for your daily activities, speaking will become effortless and natural. So, let us begin with simple conversations that you can incorporate every day. Morning routine, talking to yourself in English. When you wake up, do not just roll out of bed. Begin speaking in English. For example, as soon as you open your eyes, you can say, "Good morning. I feel fresh today. I had a nice sleep. Let me get up and brush my teeth." When you enter the bathroom, say, "I am brushing my teeth now. I am washing my face. Let me take a shower." When you go to the kitchen, say, "I am making tea. This tea smells so good. I am eating toast with butter." Even if you are alone, articulate these thoughts aloud. The more you say, the more comfortable and natural it will feel. Now, let us move on to a real conversation. Imagine you are speaking to your mother in the morning. This is how the conversation could unfold. You. "Good morning, Mom. Mom, good morning. How did you sleep?" You. "I slept well. What are you making for breakfast?" "Mom, I am making eggs and toast." "Do you want some tea?" You. "Yes, please. I love tea in the morning." "Mom, K, your tea is ready." You. "Thank you. It smells really nice." This is a simple, natural conversation that you can practice every day. You do not need complex vocabulary. Just keep it simple and authentic. When you go outside, there are countless things you can express in English. For example, if you are heading to the market, you can say, "I need to buy some vegetables. Let me check my shopping list. I will take a bus to the market." When you enter a shop, you can engage in a conversation like this. You. "Excuse me, do you have fresh tomatoes?" Shopkeeper. "Yes, here they are." You. "How much is 1 kilo?" Shopkeeper. "It is $2 per kilo." You. "Okay, I will take 2 kilos. Shopkeeper. "Anything else?" You. "Yes, I also need some onions." Shopkeeper. "Here you go. That will be $5 in total." You. "Here is the money." "Thanks." Shopkeeper. "Thank you. Have a nice day." This is a genuine conversation that occurs in daily life. If you practice conversations like this, you will never feel apprehensive about speaking in real life situations. When you meet your friend, here is how you can talk. Yui. "How are you?" Friend. "I am good." "How about you?" You. "I am great." "What are you doing?" Friend. Nothing much, just relaxing." "Do you want to go for a walk?" Yes, that sounds great." If you go to a cafe with your friend, you can have a conversation like this. You. "Let us order something." "What do you want?" Friend. "I want coffee." "What about you?" You. "I will have a lemonade." Friend. "Okay. Let us call the waiter." Waiter. "Hello. What would you like to order?" Friend. "1 coffee and 1 lemonade, please." Waiter. "Okay. Anything else?" You. "No, that is all. Thank you." Waiter, your order will be ready soon. At night, when you relax, you can still practice English. If you are with your family, you can have a conversation like this. Today was a long day. Mom, what did you do today? I went to the market and met my friend. Mom, that sounds nice. What did you buy? I bought some vegetables and fruits. Mom, good. Now, let us have dinner. Yes, I am very hungry. Before sleeping, you can also talk to yourself in English. For example, today was a good day. I learned a lot of new things. Tomorrow, I will wake up early and practice more English. Now it is time to sleep. Good night. Now, let me reveal one of the most powerful secrets to speaking English fluently. Listen and repeat. When you hear a new sentence, do not just passively listen, actively repeat it. Say it out loud. Mimic the pronunciation. Copy the tone. This practice will help you sound more natural and authentic. For example, if you hear, I am going to the market, you should say, I am going to the market. Repeat it exactly as you hear it. Do this consistently every day, and your pronunciation and confidence will dramatically improve. Now that you know how to integrate English into your daily life, let us elevate your English to the next level. Many people possess some English knowledge but hesitate to speak because they fear making mistakes. Their pronunciation is unclear, or they simply feel nervous when interacting with others. But let me share something profoundly important. Even if your English is not absolutely perfect, you can still speak with unwavering confidence. Today, I will demonstrate how to refine your pronunciation, how to sound natural, and how to speak English with genuine confidence. If you diligently follow my advice, you will never again feel shy or afraid to speak. Let us address a common dilemma. Many people understand English. They can read and write. But when it is time to speak, they become nervous. Why? Here are some common reasons. 1. Fear of making mistakes. You think, what if I say something wrong? 2. Worry about pronunciation. You feel like you do not sound natural. 3. Lack of practice. You never consistently practice speaking, so you lack confidence. 4. Thinking in your native language first. You translate every sentence in your head before speaking, which significantly slows you down. Does this resonate with you? If so, do not worry. I am about to provide you with the perfect solution. If you aspire to speak English fluently, your pronunciation must be clear. You do not need to adopt an American or British accent, but people should be able to understand you effortlessly. Here is how to dramatically improve your pronunciation. 1. Listen and copy. The fastest and most effective way to improve pronunciation is by attentively listening to and mimicking native speakers. Choose a simple video, an audio clip, or even a short sentence. Listen meticulously to how the speaker pronounces each word. Repeat it exactly the same way. For example, listen to this sentence, I want to go to the park. Now, do not just read it. Listen to how a native speaker says it and copy it precisely. Repeat it many, many times. If you commit to doing this every day, your pronunciation will improve naturally and rapidly. 2. Speak slowly and clearly. Many people mistakenly try to speak fast because they believe it will make them sound fluent. However, speaking too quickly can often render your pronunciation unclear and difficult to understand. Instead, Speak slowly and articulate each word clearly. If you pronounce every word properly, people will understand you much better. 3. Record your voice and compare. A truly powerful technique to improve pronunciation is by recording yourself. Choose a sentence, say it, and record your voice. Listen to how you sound. Compare it with a native speaker's rendition, and then consciously correct yourself. You will quickly identify areas where you need improvement. 4. Focus on difficult sounds. Certain sounds in English pose challenges for learners. For example, the th sound in words like think, this, that. Place your tongue gently between your teeth and produce the th sound. The v and u sounds in wait, west, a voice. Ensure that v and u are distinctly different. There and l sounds in right, light, road, a load. Some people tend to mix these sounds. If any particular sound is difficult for you, practice it diligently every day. 5. Use tongue twisters. Tongue twisters are a fun and effective way to improve pronunciation and articulation. Try saying these quickly and clearly. She sells seashells by the seashore. Red lorry, yellow lorry. I thought a thought, but the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought. These exercises will train your mouth and tongue to speak more clearly and agilely. Even if your pronunciation is excellent, many people still feel shy and nervous to speak. So, how can you cultivate unshakable confidence? 1. Stop fixating on mistakes. Mistakes are not detrimental, they are an inherent and vital part of learning. Even native speakers make mistakes. Embrace them as stepping stones to progress. 2. Speak English every single day. Confidence blossoms from consistent practice. If you only study English but never engage in speaking, you will never truly feel confident. Here is a simple but golden rule every day. Speak English for at least 15 minutes. Talk to yourself, talk to a friend, talk to a mirror. Just speak. 3. Employ the 3-second rule. When you want to express something, do not hesitate for too long. Give yourself a maximum of 3 seconds, then speak. For example, your friend asks, "What did you do yesterday?" Instead of pondering for an extended period, say something immediately. Went to the park. I watched a movie. I had a great day. If you wait too long, you will feel increasingly nervous. Just speak naturally. 4. Practice real conversations. The most effective way to build confidence is by actively practicing real life conversations. Imagine you are meeting a new person. Here is how the conversation could go. You, "Hi, nice to meet you." Other person, "Nice to meet you too." "What is your name?" You, "I am Nick," and you. Other person, "I am David." You, "Nice to meet you, David." "Where are you from?" David, "I am from Canada," and you. You, "I am from America." David, "That is great." "What do you do?" You, "I am learning English and working as a teacher." David, "That is interesting." Now, I am going to teach you how to think in English. Stop translating in your head and speak fluently without any hesitation. This is the ultimate key to achieving true fluency. If you desire to speak English naturally, you must train your brain to think directly in English. If you constantly translate from your native language to English, you will always be slow and your sentences will not sound natural. But do not worry. I will show you precisely how to begin thinking in English. even if you are an absolute beginner. Why do you need to think in English? Many people study English for years, but still struggle to speak fluently. The primary reason is that they do not think in English. For example, imagine you want to say, I am going to the market. If you think in your native language first, your brain will execute these steps. 1. Think in your native language. 2. Translate to English. 3. Speak. This process consumes valuable time. Instead, you must train your brain to think directly in English so that you can speak instantly. At first, this might sound challenging, but trust me, it is remarkably easy if you follow the correct steps. Start with simple words. If you are a beginner, do not attempt to think in large, complex sentences immediately. Begin with simple, individual words. For example, when you wake up in the morning, look around and mentally name the objects in English: bed, pillow, window, sunlight. Throughout the day, do the same. When you see something, say its name in English in your mind. When you see a tree, think tree, not the word in your native language. When you see a car, think car. This is the foundational step to training your brain. Think in simple sentences. After consistently practicing individual words, start constructing simple sentences in your mind. For example, if you are brushing your teeth, think, I am brushing my teeth. When you are eating, think, I am eating rice. This food is delicious. Do not translate. Just think directly in English. Talk to yourself in English. This is one of the most effective ways to begin thinking in English. Every day, dedicate 5 to 10 minutes to talking to yourself in English. For example, when you are getting ready in the morning, say, I am choosing my clothes. I will wear a blue shirt today. When you are walking outside, say, the weather is nice today. I see a little girl playing. Watch and listen to English every day. The more you listen to English, the faster your brain will begin to think in English. Watch English movies and videos with subtitles initially. Listen to English podcasts while engaging in other activities. Read simple English books and articles. If you only listen and read, you will not improve quickly enough. You must speak, even if you make mistakes. Do not stop. Talk to friends, family, or even a mirror. The more you speak, the faster you will think in English. Here is how to eliminate hesitation and speak fluently. Do not overthink, just speak. If you forget a word, do not stop. Find an alternative way to express it. Use simple words and short sentences initially. Do not be afraid of what others might think. For example, if you want to say, I lost my keys and I cannot find them, but you forget the word lost, you can say, I do not have my keys. I do not know where they are. This way, you are still speaking English without hesitation. If you faithfully follow this plan every day, your brain will automatically begin thinking in English. Morning, name everything around you in English. Afternoon, formulate simple English sentences in your mind. Evening, watch or listen to English for at least 20 minutes. Night, speak to yourself in English for 5 to 10 minutes. Repeat this routine daily, and in just a few weeks, you will naturally start thinking in English. My amazing students, you have now acquired everything you need to speak English fluently, confidently, and naturally. Let me remind you of something profoundly powerful. English is not difficult. The only things preventing you are fear and hesitation. But now you possess the knowledge and tools to overcome both. If you aspire to be successful in life, mastering English will unlock thousands of doors for you. It will help you secure better jobs, travel the world, forge international friendships, and understand movies, books, and cultures on a deeper level. But most importantly, it will instill in you a profound sense of confidence and independence. So never cease learning. Even if some days feel challenging, even if people tell you that you are not good enough, never, ever give up. You have come so far, and I believe in you wholeheartedly. Now, it is time to go forth and practice. Speak, listen, think in English every single day. And remember, mistakes do not matter, effort matters. This is not the end. This is the glorious beginning of your fluency journey. Keep learning, keep growing, and one day you will speak English like a true professional. Let us embark on this together. I am with you every step of the way on this journey, and I will always support you. Now, go out there and start thinking, speaking, and living in English. You can do it.